Hey, do you guys know which famous NFL or Disney movie came out like 20 years ago
Um,
today?
20 years ago today. Would that be? Hold on, I got you. Cars.
I got nothing.
High School Musical.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have known that. I fucking hate High School Musical.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Welcome to the Couch Coaches Podcast. I'm Adrian. On the couch next to me is Slurp. Over there is Jen. And on your screen there, that's Ben Meyer. And our camera's pretty blurry right now. Don't know why. Get the fuck over it. All right. So, I gotta watch those F-bombs.
Yeah, we were told by Manny to
I
watch
never heard
that.
nothing.
We're working on F-bombs. All right.
Grandma told me to stop.
We got a big episode tonight for you. We got a lot of crazy topics. The first one we're going to start with is Indiana over the Indiana Hoosiers over Miami last night. We got 3 back-to-back
Big Ten
Big
teams.
Ten teams.
Paul Feinbaum is just fuming right now.
Who would have thought
Yeah, that
the
dude's
SEC would
punching
not have
air.
been the first conference to do that?
But that's never happened before?
I don't think it has it?
I don't think it has.
Pretty sure this is the first time.
I have no idea.
Anyway,
Kinda
Ben,
crazy.
I'm getting you, Ben.
I got one for you guys. Who would have thought that since we've been alive, or actually in quite some time, the first team from Indiana to win a natty would not be Notre Dame, but would be the basketball Hoosiers?
Yeah, that is funny.
That's pretty insane. Definitely ain't going to be Purdue. Boiler up.
Boiler up.
The greatest turnaround in the history of sports.
That was
One of the
honestly,
better national championships I think I've seen from both teams' standpoint.
Yes.
I would like to say.
Absolutely. I think
I mean,
all in all, that was probably
outside of that blocked punt, I really thought that both teams were well coached. Outside of the first half, seemed
all right. So what I'd like to say
about the natty, I thought that from both teams it was very well coached. I know it kind of seemed like the first half that Miami never scored in the first half. But you look at that opening drive, and they picked up a first down in that. It seemed like they might be able to pick up a field goal or something. And outside of the first half, both teams were well coached. And Cristobal, I thought he did a really good game. And Signetti, on the other hand, the both of them were very aggressive, and it panned out for the both of them. The only thing that came back in my eyes was a turnover battle, and that's how Indiana ended up on top.
I'll agree with that 100%. I mean, that block punt that did numbers for Indiana there at the end of the first half.
And the missed field goal. It came down to special
And
teams.
the missed field goal, that missed field goal,
I forgot about that. Yep.
That missed field goal was
Gotta love a doink out there.
oh yeah, gotta love
Cody
Cody Parkey. Speaking of doinking, Bella Danger was there. That was, what a good time.
Always nice to see a stepmom at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, I do agree. I think it was probably one of the best national championships I've seen to date. And we're all Ohio State fans. We love seeing them there last night.
Yeah, it was cool to get some new blood in there and not
Yeah,
just
there
the
was.
same old, same
And
old.
somebody has
The whole playoffs, there was a lot of
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
The run from Ole Miss after they get rid of Lane Kiffin, or Lane Kiffin went to LSU. Like,
Yeah. After Lane Kiffin left on his own.
I mean, Signetti just looks like he's a cold-blooded killer. It looks like
Yeah, dude, he looks like
He's
he's just
just-
pissed off all the time. But then he gets in front of the mic and he's like, "I'm gonna go have me a cold beer." Damn, dude,
that's a
fuck,
guy I'd
that's
like to play for.
Yeah.
he's like last night in his presser post game. He's like, "Yeah, I'll take tomorrow off and I'll get right back at it on Wednesday." I'm like, "Holy shit, this dude really is like."
Yeah, dude, he's dedicated to the
Yeah.
game, dude. He loves anything and everything football. And he even came out and said, like, "Yeah, why would I want to retire? I could retire, but why would I want to? I just love coaching football." And it's
Yeah.
like, wow,
What is he,
that's
like
awesome.
65?
He's in his mid-60s.
Yeah, he's I think
I mean, he's got a 10-year contract.
He does. He's gonna be coaching
And it's
70
got
years.
one of the clauses in it where it says whenever people start getting raises, like
Yeah.
One of the
I'm also getting a
takeaways-
raise, and I'm always going to be like top 3 highest head coach.
One of the the takeaways I have with Kurt Signetti in Indiana, outside of the turnover battle, I really thought all game, tremendous job on both sides of the ball. In the second half, on fourth
Put him
down,
down in the corner.
they're going to line up a field goal, and he calls a
Can't see it.
timeout. They come back out and go for it. And they convert. Not only convert, but Mendoza, he converts on the quarterback draw. Somehow he gets in the end zone. And the biggest thing I loved with that play was Signetti. He comes out of the interview, and he said that before he called the timeout, they were in a coverage, and he remembered the coverage, and he banked that they were going to stay in the same coverage.
Yeah.
And he thought that the quarterback draw would work as long as the players were picking up the correct blocks. And it's
That
something like
was-
that a good coach is going to be able to get over the
Yeah,
hump.
he called his own shots, and he let his players coach the game. He let his players coach and call their shots as well. Like Fernando Mendoza, that dude is getting rocked.
Yeah,
Especially
he was
That first
getting all
drive.
That
around the
first
ball.
drive, there were what, 3 personal fouls that should have been called.
Should have been called.
He was bleeding out the mouth.
Yeah, he
Yep.
literally was bleeding. His lip was bleeding because he got a helmet straight to the fucking jaw.
That touchdown run was like his Heisman moment.
Yeah.
Yes,
was-
it was. Yes, it was.
The icing on the cake for a
Yeah.
historic Heisman season for
I
Indiana.
agree.
I mean, NFL GMs probably love the dude.
Oh,
But-
100%.
Oh,
you
for
got
sure.
Do you guys think that he has enough talent, and that's what everybody's going to be thinking about
I think
here in what is it, in April or May?
April.
April in Pittsburgh to for the Vegas Raiders to take him?
I mean, if just from looking at that game, if you slow it down and stuff, Bain and all their other edge rushers of Miami were getting in the backfield so quick, which was really, I mean, honestly, it was by far the best defense Indiana has faced all year.
Ruben
Yeah.
Bain is a fucking problem.
Yes,
Yes.
and Mendoza was mistake free, and he never got.
So what do you guys think about the #1 overall pick besides Mendoza? Are there any options out there?
I think you can make a case for Arvell Reese. Who could go #1, Ben?
Can Ruben Bang go #1 in your opinion?
That's a guy else.
I think the Raiders are in no position to take anybody other than a quarterback, but I don't know that.
What about trading?
I-
Can they trade it?
Yeah, could they
Yeah,
trade
I guess there were some rumblings about Lamar to the Raiders. I don't know. I don't know how true those are, but
I'm hearing a lot of Mike McDaniel. And,
so we'll see. If they don't take a quarterback, or if they don't take the pick, you have to trade it. You can't take anybody except the quarterback. If you keep the
So
pick.
whoever the head coach is,
they gotta be. I mean,
do we have enough holes here where we need to consider trading this pick? You get a couple more assets.
And-
Are we missing out?
Yeah.
Are we looking too much into Mendoza and we make the safer pick by gaining other assets, building our roster stronger, and then adding that quarterback later? That's a lot of people's strategies that have worked out a lot whenever these teams go from zero winning franchises that are winning divisions and all this stuff.
So to piggyback off of that, I think it would behoove them to trade away their pick. I really do, because I mean, yes, Mendoza can be that guy, but like, why not, if you're the Raiders, get somebody that can help out your defense, can help out Max Crosby, can something along those lines later in the round, and then go back late in the round.
Trade in for Ty Simpson or something. at the
Yeah,
end of the
exactly.
first
I
or
was thinking
something.
the same thing, Ben. Get Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson, in my eyes, is probably the closest thing in this draft to a Josh Allen. He's a bit.
I'd toss out the idea of even getting like Proctor or
Yeah. Okay.
the right tackle in Miami. Just tossing in offensive lineman because they still have
Yeah.
Geno Smith under contract. I'm pretty sure.
I'll tell you what would have helped the Raiders if they didn't spend a useless draft pick on a running back at #6 overall last year. It was a waste of a pick. A running back ain't going to win you a damn thing. Genty is Gentry's fine, but he don't move the needle for when you got Geno
No,
Smith taking
and
the snap every play.
to piggyback off that one, the like a shelf life of a running back is
Not very big.
5 years. So you're gonna
And then then you got to pay him again, and
That's
he's
why
taking all these hits.
That's why I think if you're taking a running back that high, you have to know you have your franchise quarterback. In my opinion.
They kind of put all their chips in one basket with Geno Smith, and he just
Yeah.
shit the bed.
Yeah, he did, and that's because him and Pete Carroll just
Buddy
Well,
in
that was
Seattle.
buddy.
And, yeah.
that was pretty stupid. I
just wasted a whole
yeah.
year, and now they have so many holes.
Yep.
It's true. You know another thing about the Raiders that did not understand. Why did you hire a old ass Pete Carroll?
Yeah, it was never smart.
You guys, what, like
Only thing-
73 years old?
Yeah.
The only thing I seen was he brought back the career of Geno Smith in Seattle. That was the only thing I
That
can
was it.
understand.
That was it. And
They
another-
finally wrote back, I would say, after the season.
yeah.
Finally wrote back.
Another thing. If you notice, Tom Brady last night was at the game.
I
Right?
saw
A
that.
lot of people were like, why is Tom Brady in the game? Why is he there? And it's like, well, he's a minority owner and has a lot of say in the Raiders right now. He's probably got a lot of say in the QB. He's probably got a lot of say in the coach. So they're probably evaluating.
Not many other people I want to have a say in the QB than Tom Brady.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Absolutely, I agree. So I don't know. It's
Raiders will find a way to mess it up, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm just saying, I think Max Crosby needs out of there, man. They needed him.
He's gonna, I think. I think he's done because they shut him down. And he's like,
I can see that.
I want to keep playing. I'm not hurt. And then
I can see that.
If that's the case, and I'm the Bills, I'm calling.
Oh, yeah, I'm
I'm
ringing
calling, and I'm tossing
Giving them what they
down
want.
if I'm the Bills.
Yeah. If I'm the Bills, yeah, I'm doing that.
he'd be good on the Bills, yeah.
I mean, and maybe that's a bit of a hot take, you know, putting him on the Bills. But I mean, who knows? Speaking of hot takes, though, I think Slurp has some hot takes for us.
I do got some this week. Get these pulled up for y'all real quick. Got 3 nice, good hot takes for everyone. Last week I only had 1. So, first hot take I have for everyone. All right, so last week I had 1 hot take, and this week I got a total of 3. I'm going to start out hot. Curt Cignetti has entered the chat as one of the best head coaches in college football, right up there with Nick Saban.
That's insane. That's asinine.
That's very hot.
Yeah, that's scorching hot take.
An undefeated season, but like, I mean, the guy's
Yeah.
been there.
He's been there 1 year, and don't get me wrong, he did do this at JMU. 2 years, sorry. He's been there 2 years, and he did do this at JMU where he went undefeated. Did at IUP where he went undefeated. I understand that, but like, that's pretty hot. I mean, that's
Alabama's been doing this for 20 years.
yeah.
He's on the
Ohio
rest of
State's
the
been doing it for longer.
Yeah, the longevity isn't there yet, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
But what I got, though, 2 losses in 2 years at Indiana, to where when he walked into a team that previously was 3-9 before he showed up, his second year he goes undefeated, wins the Natty.
I don't
And
think you
then
can. I don't think you can count.
Also, you have to remember, like, just look at Saban and all those other top dogs in college football are walking into great situations. Like, it's easy to recruit in Alabama. It's easy to recruit
Yeah.
in LSU.
Okay.
I
It's
agree.
easy to recruit at
Yeah.
Ohio State. He's walking in with 0 5-star recruits, and he's doing this. And like I said, in only his second year, and also right in the middle of where NIL and their transfer portal is bigger than what it ever has been. It's turning into the free agency in the NFL.
I don't
Pretty
think,
much, yeah.
I don't think that you can account for the team's last season because with the transfer portal, you can get a whole 100 new guys in your building.
Hey guys, Adrian here. Audio was kind of chalked in this one. We powered through it. We kept going. I gotta say, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Please continue to watch. It does get better. as time goes on. But we had some rough audio issues. We explain it at the end of the video. It does get funnier. It does get better. Next week we will absolutely work on it. I am very, very, very sorry for this. Next week, I promise you guys, it will be better. We will get better. You gotta bear with us here. There's a bunch of idiots who don't know what we're doing behind a computer. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the video.
All right, boys, I'm coming in with my second hot take. Just a forewarning for everyone out here. This one is going to ruffle some feathers. So if you guys
Ooh.
have ruffle yourself.
Crap.
You got to change it up here. Still college football. Jeremiah Love is the best athlete in recent years to be robbed of a Heisman.
He wasn't robbed, Slurp.
What about Genty?
I knew you guys were going to bring that up. So here we go. Jeremiah Love is the best athlete in this draft class. I'll give
Probably.
that. He finished third. I thought he should have been above Pavia. I thought that I think there's an argument in there.
Pavio was only up there because of his mom and Theo Vaughn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about.
I just think there's an argument in there for Jeremiah Love for the Heisman.
Those motherfuckers didn't even make a bowl game, bro.
Hey, can you?
This is what I got though.
No, they declined it.
Jeremiah Love was putting up these stats as he was splitting carries.
Is it?
He was splitting carries with another halfback, the second best halfback in the draft, and Jadarian Price. He only had 199 carries, 1,372 yards, 18 touchdowns, for 7 yards a carry, which is the most yards per carry in the top 34. Now, Jeremiah Love, he did end 8th in the nation in rushing yards, but he had the least amount of carries out of all those.
That's why he's going to be good in the NFL, because he doesn't have all the wear and tear on him.
Yeah. And, like, he's just a walking highlight reel. He's one of those guys, it doesn't matter what team is drafting him. It's immediate impact that he's going to get.
But some team is going to have to learn from the Raiders and their mistake last year, drafting a running back that high.
But going back to the take that Jaron had with Ashton Genty, the reason why I'm not classifying him as getting robbed, like, yes, he did have a tremendous season in 2,600 yards, but Ashton Genty last season had
374 carries. Just to put this into perspective, that's 175 more carries than Jeremiah Love this season.
That's a shitload.
And I want to reiterate that Jeremiah Love put these stats up while splitting carries with another starting halfback in the NFL.
You never said the stats.
What?
What are Jeremiah Love's stats?
Yeah, I said the stats. He had 199 carries, 1,372 yards, 18 touchdowns, 7 yards per carry, which his yards per carry was the top 34 in the nation. In the fourth quarter alone, Jeremiah averaged 7.5 yards a carry. Jeremiah Love against AP top 25 teams, 80 carries, 502 yards, and 3 touchdowns with a long of 63, while averaging 6.3 yards per carry, 15 receptions, 136 yards, and 1 touchdown. Like,
I don't disagree that he's.
Stats. And going back to what Jaron was saying with Genty, Travis Hunter is by far the best athlete in that draft. Like, it wasn't even close. We've never seen a guy that was that productive on both ends of the ball. The other guy I can think of is Jabril Peppers. And I'm just guessing here. I don't know. I'm guessing he probably played about 20% of the offensive snaps compared to Hunter. It's playing damn near every single snap on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, Hunter was a
People
freak.
weren't throwing at him, and people were double teaming him on offense.
I love these takes. I needed to get you guys thoughts.
Ashton Genty obviously was not anywhere compared to the guy that Travis Hunter is. But like Jeremiah Love also, like, he is a phenomenal athlete and a really, really good running back. And those stats are very I don't know. I think the one who won the Heisman this year, Fernando Mendoza, was probably the best suitable for that award this year. I think if you take Fernando Mendoza out and then like you gave it to Diego Pavia or even Julian Sand,
A lot of people, a lot of pissed off people.
yeah, there would be a lot of pissed off people there over Jeremiah Love. I understand that one, but Fernando Mendoza was very, very deserving of this award this year. And
I agree.
He showed it in the playoffs and the national championship. And I'll stand on that hill. I'll die on that hill.
No, that's a fair point. Going back to Pavia, I know everyone remembers this. I think if people need to remember that we play in the SEC. We're not just walking around and playing in Iowa. As he walks into Iowa and gets his ass kicked
In the bowl game. Yeah.
all their starters, I don't know about all their starters. I know that Pavia played, but they got their ass kicked. Like I
Yeah, it
said,
was a
that's
little bit of humble
very
pie.
fair points everybody is making, but that's why it's called a hot take. It's not called everybody agrees with Slurp, right? All right. I got one more. It's my final one. Now, this one is not related to sports. I think this one will get some good little kicks out of here. All right. This last hot take I have. Ripping a fart while taking a piss is by far the best feeling any guy can ever have. Now, I need to explain here real quick before I hand the mic off. Now, when I'm talking about a fart, I'm not talking about just. I mean, I'm talking a fart that.
It was brewing all night.
You finish up a pot of coffee, you take a piss, you walk into the restroom to the urinal, and you just rip an ass clapper. You
No,
got these people in the stalls. It's like, damn, that's a big bowl of chili. You know what I mean? Like, and then you proceed to wash your hands and walk out of the restroom.
Head
See
he-
your wife, and your wife is like, "Oh, Ted, what's so funny?" You're like, "Oh, babe, I just ripped a nice old fart in there, you know."
It's whenever you wake up in the morning, you're taking your morning piss, and there's always just a rip.
Oh, every time.
I feel any better now.
That's absolutely not a hot take. That is the best. That is the best take I've ever had in this show so far. We're only 2 episodes in. That is by far the best take I've ever heard. When I wake up in the morning, I roll over and I rip one out. All right, and then once I gather myself, I then walk over to the toilet and I take a piss. And after I pee, or while I'm peeing, I rip the loudest fart known to man. And that is by far the best feeling. It's even a better feeling when you're married and your wife goes, "What the fuck was that?" It's even better there. So, no, that's absolutely not a hot take.
A few weeks ago, I was over at my girlfriend's house, and she farted in front of me for the first time. And wow, I probably laughed for 5 minutes straight.
Shout out, Liv.
I probably laughed for 5 minutes straight. My girlfriend was like, "I don't understand what's so funny. It's just a fart." And I'm like, "Just a fart?" I was like, "Grow up. Like, that's funnier than hell." I'm always going to laugh at farts. I don't care how old I am.
Dude. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, speaking
Everybody that made it this far, just click the exit button. Shout out to the ones that are going to keep listening.
Yes. Speaking of shitting every day of their life.
Not every day, just when it comes to important NFL games.
Yeah, just when it comes to important games. Here's the Bills. And Ben, you're not going to be able to see this because you've been having audio issues. That's why we have this mic. So Ben, just bear with us here. The Bills.
Ben, I'm gonna tell you what this shows.
Yes, it shows that the Bills since 2020 have lost every year in the playoffs. Have not made it to the to the Super Bowl. So here's what we got. 2019-2020, they lose to the Texans in the wild card. And the AFC Championship, 2020-2021, they lose to the Chiefs. From 2021 to 2022, they also lose to the Chiefs. And then 23, they lose to the Bengals.
all the ones from the second Chiefs up are all divisional. And then they lose to the Chiefs again in 2024. And then they lose to the Chiefs again in AFC Championship in 2025. And then this season, 2025-2026 season, they lose to the Broncos. I mean, that is just absolutely crazy. Like, they just can't get it done. And that brings us to Sean McDermott. Was it
Well,
Sean
hold on.
McDermott's
I got a
fault?
point. I got a point in here. In this picture, if you guys notice the scores, 4 out of the 7 are by 3 points.
3 points.
3.
Well, one of them was a missed field goal, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a missed field goal. Yeah, Tyler Bass.
I mean,
Like 25, 30 yards or something like that.
What-
Like, it was a
Chip shot, yeah.
Yeah, chip shot.
we got a
For T-Bass.
3-point game, a 14-point game, a 6-point game, a 17-point game, a 3-point game, a 3-point game, and a 3-point game. The last 3 years have been 3-point losses.
And who does that come down to? Does it come down to coaching?
Yeah, but look how much they gave up. They gave up 33 to the Broncos. They gave up 32 to the Chiefs and 27 to the Chiefs.
Yeah. It comes down to, honestly, it comes down to the defense.
Yeah, Sean McDermott's the defensive coach, and his defense has been terrible in the playoffs.
I mean, did their GM get fired too, along with
No,
McDermott?
he got
No, he
promoted.
didn't.
He got promoted.
All right, they are.
Bean.
That dude he's cooked.
He's a dumbass.
He can't get him any
What did
defense.
he get promoted to again?
Like vice president of football or something.
Yeah, it was stupid. I saw a TikTok on that today, and it actually made me shocked. I'll have to send it to you.
He can't draft a receiver to save his ass.
No, Keon Coleman. That took me
We
a
talked
motherfucking-
We talked about him big last week. He did come in clutch with a touchdown, but still, just I mean, they were relying on Brandon Cooks late in the game.
Cole Hardman.
The one thing that I
Shout
want
out,
to
he
talk
scored a
about,
touchdown too.
like, there's multiple ways to look at this. Obviously, in a lot of heartbreaks, the first person you normally are going to look at is a head coach. But we all love Josh Allen, but in my opinion, he really hasn't played at a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. In his career in the playoffs, he has 14 fumbles in 15 games and 6 interceptions. Like, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to get to the AFC Championship or Super Bowl consistently when you're turning the ball over like that. And his sacks are just as bad. Like, against the Broncos, I know there's at least one of them. Took a brutal sack, but towards fumbling,
That one right before
end the
halftime,
first
that
half,
fumble,
yeah.
oh
That's
my God, that was
inexcusable.
horrible.
Inexcusable.
that reminded me of a few years ago. I think it was against the Chiefs, if I'm not mistaken. There was like a minute 20 left, and Josh Allen, or it might have been the Ravens before. Either way, he takes off running, and Dawson Knox was behind him, and he turns around and tried to pitch it, and the ball was just
Oh,
tumbling.
I remember that.
It's
yeah.
like there's a bunch of big moments he's making boneheaded mistakes that a Super Bowl caliber quarterback does not do. Like Joe Burrow, the year they made the Super Bowl, he might have thrown 1 or 2 picks in all of those games, if that.
I mean, Josh was running with the ball like in his hand, just like this.
Yeah,
Stupid.
he's running straight out like this, trying to like make a play.
Hey,
Like, what are you-
anybody want this ball? Go ahead and fucking smack it out of my hand.
It's like
It's
the
yours.
dude in the stands. Peanuts? Peanuts? Anybody? Peanuts? And it's like, dude, come on, dude. Like, protect the ball. a little
Bud
bit.
Light here.
Also, I got one more thing. Another thing I want to go back to. In my opinion, we're out of excuses with Josh Allen. It reminds me of Lamar and the Ravens. Like, we're done with the excuses. Like, I don't think that people remember the overtime rules were changed for Josh Allen. Because when they played the Chiefs, it went into overtime like, oh, you need to put Allen on the field. There's no way a game is able to be decided just from a coin toss. Like that was changed for Josh Allen, and he's
Yep.
still not getting the job done.
I agree 100% with that. I mean, it like, and this year was like we talked about last week. This year was a make or break year. It had to be this year for Josh because you gotta
no
think-
Mahomes, no Burrow.
no
That's-
Mahomes,
I
no
mean,
Burrow. I mean, this
The
was,
owners just had to look at it and be like, all of your excuses that you said in the last couple years, we're not here there this year.
yeah,
I'll
and-
go back with the excuses for Sean McDermott as well.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing with him.
Yes, and I think like you got to think the Bengals are going to try to reload in the draft and probably free agency.
In the draft, good luck, pal.
Yeah, that's
They'll
true.
fail miserably.
Yeah, that's true.
Stewart was not a good pick.
Smart Stewart, he was like your best player
Sorry,
ever.
man, I had to.
Demetrius
He had the
Knight.
same amount of tackles as Jamar Chase. If you didn't know that.
So then, and then like the Chiefs are going to try to reload in the draft as well. I mean, I would assume they're probably going to be good next year, depending on what Mahomes looks like when he starts. I mean, it's just I don't know, man. It's just one of those things that like Josh Allen's got to get it done, and maybe they hire somebody phenomenal. I've been hearing a lot of they're going to hire Brian Daboll.
I think that would be a good fit.
I think that'd be a good fit.
That's
He's
when
coming
Josh
back?
Allen was taking
He's
the
coming
lead.
back.
Yeah.
That's when Josh Allen was taking his
Not
step.
Joe Brady getting promoted.
Yeah, I think Brady's going to get promoted for that job, I think. And McDermott ran his course. He was there 9 seasons. He showed who he was. He couldn't win the big game. He couldn't get him over the hump. They're trying to move on, in my opinion.
Absolutely, I agree.
I'm officially declaring Josh Allen and Justin Herbert in the same tier.
I can.
God.
Oh, hell.
Ben doesn't like that one.
I do not like that.
That's a hot take from Ben.
That was a hot take for me, wasn't it?
From me?
From Ben. That was a hot take from Ben. Ben
I mean, how can you not say that? They're awesome in the regular season every year.
Yeah. I mean,
Can't win in the big ones.
You could put Dak Prescott in there too.
Another thing I have
Well, he can't
for
win in the regular season.
the Bills and Broncos game specifically, I know we kind of all agreed on this. I still stand on my point of saying that the Broncos are frauds. I don't care that they won, but I'm sorry. In the playoffs at home, you're +4 in the turnovers, and you still go to OT. You got Bo Nix that whole game too. I know he's out for the rest of the playoffs. I still stand on their frauds because their defense, they gave them opportunity after opportunity to close the door. And they still
I
went
agree.
to
I
OT.
still don't think the Broncos are. I know they're in the AFC Championship game, but I don't think they're legit either.
So here's a fun stat for you: the Patriots in the NFC or AFC Championship game when they go to Denver are 0-4.
I did
Damn.
not know that.
They're
That's
0-4.
crazy.
I didn't know that either.
Could Jarrett Stidham get her done?
Jarrett Stidham.
I have a graphic for that, but I don't
We're
think
gonna
I put
talk
it.
about the future games coming up after a couple topics.
Yes.
But speaking of the Patriots and Texas games, I saw this that C.J. Stroud was terrible.
Horrible.
He is.
He had a
horrible.
worse
What
passer
the-
rating than if he would have spiked the ball
Yeah.
every throw.
Yes, dude.
Just brutal.
He is so.
What
he
the
was.
hell was he doing?
He
Yeah.
also
Some of
got
those
Cade
throws
Stover
were-
hurt on a horribly accurate
Yes.
throw.
What a hospital pass that was. That was a terrible, terrible throw, man. That really was. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was doing. But I mean, speaking of wondering what people are doing, what's going to go on in this coaching carousel now? We got
just-
a big one. We got
Mike McDaniel just got hired as Chargers offensive coordinator.
Well, that
Oh,
doesn't
he
that
did?
doesn't count on this because we're talking head coach vacancies, not offensive coordinator.
Thank God.
So-
Sue me.
Sue me. So,
Thank you. He is not a head coach in Cleveland.
well, he withdrew his name from that.
I'd be one to say that Mike McDaniel was only getting interviewed for the Rooney Rule. You need two
Yeah.
minorities to be interviewed.
Yeah, I can
Every coaching
I can
cycle.
agree with that. But when you look at that past graphic though, you got the Steelers, Browns, Ravens, Raiders, Cardinals, Bills still open. Stefanski got hired at the Falcons. I'm gonna touch on that in a second. Harbaugh to the Giants, Jeff Hafley to the Dolphins, and Robert Saleh to the Titans. Now I think Robert Saleh can do
Hate to pick.
I don't like the pick, but I think he can do something with the Titans. Do I think it's going to be an AFC championship? Hell no. Do I think
I
he gets
typically
to-
don't like retread coaches like that, but I think he's solid.
I think
Like,
he's a solid pick.
he's a
Cam
young
Ward.
enough
Cam
guy.
Ward's going to get the Justin Fields treatment. He's just never going to get an offensive
Their
head coach.
defense is
Yeah.
not bad either, but by
Yeah.
any means.
and they're slated
Yeah.
to get Arvell Reese. So I mean, you got to think.
And they
him-
have a boatload of cap,
yes,
$100 million in
Yep.
cap
yes.
space.
So Harbaugh to the Giants. I don't think that's the worst thing. I think he can do a lot for Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo.
Do you think if Harbaugh knew that the Bills job was going to open up, he would have waited?
Yes, absolutely.
I
Absolutely
also
think
agree.
that. So then Jeff Hafley of the Dolphins. Hate that. I don't even want to talk about it because
He looks horrendous in Dolphins colors.
So
It is
ugly.
impossible for somebody to look good in Dolphins
He is
colors.
so ugly. I mean, he's ugly as it is, but dude, you throw him in Dolphins colors, it's horrible. It's like me in this Predators jersey.
Shout out Preds, love him. Shout out Nick Saban. And then
We got another grooming case, people.
the Stefanski,
Predator.
Stefanski to the Falcons. And I know a lot of people have been hitting on this. Like, why would you take a coach that just had 2 horribly bad losing seasons and put him on a coaching spot where he's going to could have the same results? But we talked about it last week. Falcons is probably the best place to go. I mean, you got all
Stefanski's a
those
good
studs.
coach.
Stefanski's a great coach. I
Yeah.
love that hire, and I love that fit for him. And Kirko Change just got his contract worked around, so he's going to stay there another year.
You got
He
a
was
young
also the
defense.
quarterback
They
on
just
the
kept the same
Stefanski
D coordinator from whoever, Raheem Morris. So
Yeah.
their defense is going to be just as good.
Yeah. And
You got, I guess a young
Aldridge.
offense. Penix is young, but he's kind of old for being young. But outside of that, you got Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, solid offensive line.
Kirko is going to be the starting quarterback for at least the first 3 or 4 weeks while Michael Penix gets healthy. He's still going to be out for
Hey,
Kirk
what's the
Cousins, baby?
Falcons defensive coordinator's name?
Aldrich.
Jeff
I think it's
Aldrich.
Jeff Aldrich.
Yeah, let's not forget that his son was the one prank calling Shador.
Yep.
I think he prank called Jackson Dart.
Yeah, but I know Shador
Cooper
was the one that
DeJean
made
got
headlines.
prank called as well the year before. But the one thing I kind of want to bring up, just a question, because this is what I kind of am thinking. This is a very similar fit to what Stefanski had in Cleveland. Prime Nick Chubb. He's got prime Bijan. Has Drake London. Had Landry and OBJ in Cleveland. And then he also had Amari Cooper in Cleveland. Had David Njoku. And now he's got Kyle Pitts. I mean,
Have fun catching those screens, buddy.
oh, I forgot. He also has Tyler Algier in the backfield, and he had Kareem Hunt in Cleveland. I mean, I think it's a very similar fit. But the one thing I think is being communicated is I would assume that Stefanski is getting in contact with the front office and saying, the stuff in Cleveland wasn't working out. Like, these are the pieces I want for my team for the offense to be able to succeed. It wasn't happening in Cleveland. I want this to happen in Atlanta.
So
Stefanski with the quarterback could be dangerous. He never
Absolutely.
had a
And
quarterback.
like I said, he had Kirk Cousins in Minnesota.
yes. And here's another thing. Could they go out and get, I don't know what draft pick they are, but could they go out and get
Atlanta, they lost their pick.
Oh,
to the
that is
Rams.
Yeah,
right.
the Rams got it.
Yes. Okay, so like let's say this. Let's say Ty Simpson or somebody falls. Do you see Ty Simpson going to a place like Atlanta with Kevin Stefanski? Starting under
Yeah, but they
Um,
just drafted a quarterback in the first round 2 years ago.
yeah, and look at what he's done. He's gotten hurt and he's sucked balls. So I mean, why not try to trade that? Why not try to trade that away? Trade him away for some picks, and send him to a place. I don't know, like Miami or something. I don't because I mean Tua's probably out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Miami's going to do at quarterback this offseason.
I'm
I don't know
interested
who
to
they-
see what Jeff Hafley's going to do. Hopefully, he gets a makeover. But
Just the one thing I had. I know everybody, especially the Browns fans, were a little were scratching their head when the Browns selected Gabriel in the third round with the pick that they had. Stefanski was very high on Dylan Gabriel in that draft, and I've been seeing that there's some trade buzz rumors out there.
What an
that
idiot.
Atlanta
Gabriel,
might
if
be
you
trading
listen
for
to this,
Dylan Gabriel.
You
I did see
are
that too, Seth.
horrendous.
yeah,
I saw that as
You
well.
were the fucking. You were probably the worst pick in the world. So the top dog right now in the coaching cycle, we can all agree, is the Bills right now, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's the Bills. I mean, they are one stud receiver away from getting to the Super Bowl.
And their defense being not.
I mean, their
total ass.
defense wasn't bad though. Like, I mean, they
They
got
got
a lot-
33 points.
Yeah, but
They lost 33 points.
But the 13 was all off of turnovers.
yes, dude.
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Like, I don't know. I mean, and then like the Raiders, that's a lost cause. We talked about the Raiders and the Cardinals.
This
being
sucks.
just
I mean, this
cocked.
sucks for the Browns. I mean, look at there's 4 jobs still. There's 3 jobs still out there
Yes.
that are better than the Browns job.
Yes.
I
After
think the
4 people already got
Cardinals are the worst
hired.
job out there. They're just like
Who?
in the middle. The Cardinals.
Cardinals. I agree.
They
1000%.
just are- They don't have anything to build around. They have
Yeah,
no
they're cheeks.
quarterback. They don't
What about the
know what they're
Steelers?
doing.
Like, what do the Steelers have outside of Metcalf?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Steelers don't have it. They have an old defense. They have an old quarterback. They're going to end
Mhm.
up getting Mike McCarthy, and I'm going to laugh.
Dude, I mean, he's a yin.
Smashing watermelons in Pittsburgh. You're not going to have the boy.
He's a yin-
Yinzers fired up.
He's a Yinzer. He's a Yinzer. He's from
Yeah.
PA.
I know he is.
I think he even has said like he would
Buy
love-
stock in the
that job.
local Pittsburgh watermelon farms, if there are any.
Can you even buy stock in that kind of shit?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Bills are probably the best spot to go here.
I think they're going to promote Joe Brady. We'll see, though.
You think so? I don't know. I think they're gonna go after Dayball. I think Dayball's gonna be their guy.
Perfect fit for them in Buffalo.
I think it would be too.
If that would be the case, I would assume that Dayball would probably try to keep Joe Brady his OC.
I would believe that too.
Grant Udinsky, please sign with Cleveland. Please,
They want
please,
Grant
please.
Udinsky in Cleveland. Bad fellas. Bad.
And Jim Bob Cooter.
Where's he the OC at right now, Jim Bob?
He's with Indy. He interviewed with the Eagles.
He could play the Eagles, bro. I hate him.
The only other
No,
dude I would,
you can't. It's impossible to hate a guy named Jim Bob Cooter.
Yeah, you can't hate Mr. Cooter.
JBC.
I don't hate any Cooter.
Udinsky Cooter 26 shirts possibly coming. Look on the website when we get one.
Say what website?
The only other guy I'd potentially want as head coach outside of Udinsky on Cleveland would be Nate Shieldhouse, which, if you guys don't know, is a passing games coordinator at.
I do not
Los
want that to
Angeles.
happen as a Bengals fan. I think
That would be a dream fit.
Before we go on the next topic, though, a lot of you might have noticed that me and Slurp here are passing back a microphone back and forth. We had a lot of audio issues happening, pretty much on Ben's side. On your guys' side of the screen, like on the podcast video side, there's been like, I don't think any audio issues, even with the clip-on mics. But it's something I'm gonna figure out and work on. But yeah, I just wanted everybody to be aware that we're just a bunch of dumb idiots on this podcast. We don't know anything about computers. I would love to get somebody in this basement who understands that kind of stuff. So if anybody is out there that watches this, that's like, all right, I'll take a dabble. My basement, Tuesday, 7 o'clock.
We heard a lot of feedback, which we much appreciate from you guys.
Yes, that was great. And trust me,
The mic situation wasn't great.
no. That's why.
So
that's why I
we
tried to
worked
put
on that. We got
mics.
cordless mics, and we tried that out, and we struggled at first.
Yeah, struggle first. I'm gonna try to figure it out this week as time progresses before the next episode.
Adrian also promised to quit chewing gum.
Yes, I also promised quit chewing gum. Jum, yeah, promise quit chewing jum. Yeah, we're gonna stop doing that. But yeah, and trust us when we say from the feedback side, we heard it. We're gonna do more than football. We absolutely promise that. Just right now, we are in the heart of football. A lot of football shit's going on.
It's
I
the
mean,
talk of the town.
Yeah, it really is. And
Give us a couple more weeks till
Yeah.
football season's over. And
once the Super Bowl's kind of passed. I mean, now we're probably gonna get more into.
Got the UFL.
Hey,
we're gonna get more into
we got
into more
NASCAR coming
sports.
up too, fellas.
Yeah.
4 hours left turns, baby.
Yeah, can't
What do you say,
wait.
F1?
Oh, F1. Yeah, we'll never watch F1. I did watch that movie though. That's a pretty good movie. You watch that movie, Ben? F1 with
Nope.
Brad Pitt. You gotta watch it. It's pretty good.
Soundtrack's fire though.
Soundtrack's flame, dude. That's a good soundtrack. That's a
All
good
right,
soundtrack.
we are very past where we're supposed to be at. Let's keep rolling here.
Yes.
I got the ball knower of the week for you guys right now. Yeah, we're not gonna be sharing answers this time. again.
no sharing answers.
Ben, you are gonna go last, of course, but
Sharon.
congratulations on being ball knower of the week. Let's see if you can do it again.
Can he run it back?
Also, if anybody gets more than what these guys are, please let us know so we can crown you and give you a shout out and how many you got right.
True.
Love to give you a
Yeah.
shout out.
Definitely comment on the videos and tell us how many you got right. Don't lie about it.
Or do.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
know.
honest men.
Yeah.
A
We'll know about it if you do. And then we're gonna flame you on the
and tell
podcast.
your mother.
Yeah, and your father.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Tonight we're gonna start out with Raheem Mostert. Yep.
Yep.
I did not make tonight easy. I might help you guys out though. I don't know. Ben, do you have an answer?
I got this one.
All right, I'm gonna help these guys out by giving them the conference. It is the Big Ten. Yes. I don't know why you would have.
Yeah, today.
There's a thing on Instagram that popped up for like all the colleges on offense on the positions, and you guess the NFL team.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, Ben, you want to give them the answer and see if they got it right?
Purdue.
Oh, I said Rutgers.
You both said Rutgers.
Nice, nice.
What a pull though, right, Ben?
Wait, was he on the team that smoked Haskins?
He was.
I don't know.
Yes,
I'm
he
not
was.
sure.
I saw that video. You're absolutely right because he took out the kickoff when they did that little lateral thing, and Zeke Elliott fucking blew him up.
The more you know.
Blew him up. I mean, dude, Zeke could have played linebacker the rest of the year. He smoked him.
Well, we'll take your word for that. Next up, we're going to go with Jaleel McLaughlin,
Ooh,
running back of the Denver Broncos.
You're getting some polls here.
I know
Does Ben
I'm
know this one?
I cooked Ben with this one. No way.
Sir.
Oh my goodness. Ben, should I give him a hint again?
yes.
They're going to need more than one hand, I'm sure.
Why don't you give him what state this college is in?
It's in Ohio. I was trying to think of a different hint, but it is in Ohio.
Fuck me.
Is it D1? I don't think it is.
I don't think in football it is.
I didn't think so. I'm glad I did this segment because if I gave you guys these names, I would have no clue.
So you're thinking it's Division II?
Why don't you give him the quadrant?
Yeah.
It's Northeast Ohio.
I can't believe he got this one right. All right, you won't get the next one.
What you
Hey,
write?
Ben, is Toledo in the Northeast?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Congratulations, Adrian.
I got it.
Hey, Ben, what is it?
It's Youngstown State.
Gucci down to my socks like I'm Biggie Papa.
I was gonna say Jim Tressel, but that would have been too obvious of a hint.
When he said when you said Northeast, I was like, well, there's Cleveland State, and I think they have a football program. So
There's like Akron. Well, I guess we shouldn't have give you the division. We should have just said Northeast quadrant. That way.
yeah, I mean, Kent. You could go with Kent State, but I mean, since they're going to Division II next year.
Toledo. Good guess, Slurp.
Okay, next one.
Next one, we're gonna go with Kenny Moore.
Kenny Moore. Who's Kenny Moore?
Kenny
The
Moore.
slot corner for the
He's a
Colts.
really good DB for the Colts.
All you're doing is looking these guys up where they went to college. You're not even looking at
Kenny Moore, huh?
I've known Kenny Moore.
Okay,
I try to do names that everybody
What
knows.
state?
Georgia. You're not gonna get it. Ben, do you know?
I don't.
All right. If anyone gets this one right, let me know.
Atlanta Tech.
No. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but it's Valdosta
Valdosta
State. Shut up, Ben.
You just looked it up on your phone, you little bitch.
Yeah, I started to say it, and he's like, "Oh, like I got it." All right, Adrian, we got a cowboy here. Cavante Turpin.
Cavante Turpin, fastest dude in the NFL. I actually don't know where he went to college, but give me a region. Or would it be too obvious if you gave me a state?
Maybe not, but I don't want to give you the state.
Conference?
Conference, I believe, is Big 12. I think so. Let me look.
Somebody else was on the Cowboys.
Big 12. They are in Big 12. Yep, Big 12. No, you are not correct.
Go ahead. Guess
So, have you got an answer?
Guess now, Slurp. I said West Virginia, by the way. They've all Big 12 schools. Are they a newly found Big 12 school, or have they been?
I can't remember. Ben, do you know the answer?
Kansas State.
No, it is TCU.
Oh, what?
I didn't want to give you guys Texas.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, my last one. You guys know this guy. Adam Troutman,
Troutman.
the fullback from the Broncos.
Broncos.
Is he a tight end? I thought he was a fullback.
Slurp, do you know this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I know this one at all.
You stink at this game.
I do.
Sorby, go ahead and tell him.
UD Flyers.
Oh, really?
University of
He
Dayton.
was a first round pick.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Just like John Gruden. What, the University of Dayton?
Or Damon Arnett. So somehow he was a first round pick.
I do this
And
shit
then
for
he
free.
popped he showed his
Desktop.
Instagram.
Go ahead and do a desktop.
Desktop. Desktop.
Terry, desktop. What?
All right, I wanted to talk to you guys. I don't know if you've seen this come out, the pictures of the Commanders' new stadium.
Yes.
I've never seen the
Looks
pictures yet.
absolutely sick. You need to look it up and check it out.
looks amazing. Like the background of the White House.
Dude, no, it's not the White House. It's
the Capitol.
the Capitol building.
The
It's
background
in
of the
direct line of
Capitol,
it.
Like it has the dip in the thing. Like and if you look through, like the main I guess atrium, I guess they would call it. You can see the Capitol through while you're driving down the
Yeah,
highway.
I really like
Yes.
that.
And the river's right
Yeah,
there.
rivers right
Like
there.
the future of NFL stadiums.
What's that
the
river
future
called
of-
again? The Anacostia.
But the Potomac, I think.
No, that's not the Potomac. It's the Anacostia, I think. That's the Anacostia that runs in front of it.
You guys better be right because you're gonna get flamed so hard.
Slurp, look up what
But that's the future of these NFL stadiums are the
yeah, and
big domes with the glass, and they have the pillars on the outside to
Yeah,
make it look
big-
like all the
big glass
historic
roof.
buildings in DC, like the
Yeah.
Lincoln Memorial, all the pillars that line up with that. It's
And here's the thing.
job well done to
Here's the thing,
whoever
though, I
drew that up.
Anacostia. Okay, I was close.
Nice,
Anacostia.
nice call.
So here's my thing on these new stadiums. Okay, they are what you would call cookie cutter. Okay, they are all designed the same. They all have the same features. They have the glass roof and all this stuff, and it looks like a suburban white mom neighborhood of stadiums. And like, don't get me wrong, like all of them are unique in their own way. But if you look at the Chiefs stadium that they're building, and then you look at the Browns stadium that they're building, they are very, very similar. And if you look at the Commanders and you look at the Bears, they're pretty similar. I mean, it's one of those things that like they are very close together and just cookie cutter, as you would call it. And like, I don't know, it's just I want to see uniqueness. I think the only unique one out of all of these is the Bills' new stadium.
The Titans' new stadium is very similar to the Bills.
It is,
And then
yeah.
SoFi is just
say
like
SoFi
all the
is-
rest of them.
Yeah, SoFi.
All these glass roofs.
SoFi was the one
SoFi is
that
actually a
started it.
canopy.
Yes.
It's not a dome, really.
Yeah, but SoFi's the one that started it.
But yeah.
They started this whole movement of these kind of stadiums. Don't get me wrong, natural light is great, and all this stuff is amazing, but it's just like, I want some uniqueness in here.
Did the Bears figure out where their new stadium is going?
I don't know. I heard a lot of Gary, Indiana.
Gary Bears. My coworker said the Gary Berries today.
Gary
Bears.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, that is crazy. So there's a new segment I want to bring into here called the Forgotten QBs, and I did not make a graphic for this, so get over it. All of us are going to name forgotten QBs, and if they made it to the divisional round or their conference championship, there's no actual reward or bonus. There's firm handshakes to go all the way around. I'll give Ben a virtual handshake, I guess, or a crisp high five in the camera. And then after that, what we're going to do to wrap that up is we're going to take a vote on our top 3. So we're all going to name 3 forgotten QBs in the NFL, no college, in the NFL, and we're going to vote on the top 3, put it on the whiteboard here behind us for next week, and then this probably won't be an every week segment because there's only so many QBs that are or were in the NFL that we could have forgot about. So this might come up once every several months or something, but especially in football season, I think this will come up. So for right now, we're gonna write down our QBs that we thought of, and we all have to go to our notes because we don't remember. And Ben will just probably say his, right, Ben?
Yeah.
I don't want Slurp to see mine. He might steal them. And when we announce this, I'm going to have Ben go first, and then I'll have Jaron, and then Slurp, and then me.
Are we doing snake?
What?
Are we doing snake or just run it through again?
Just run all through.
All right. Why don't you go ahead with your first one, Benny?
Yeah. So we're not waiting too long.
First forgotten quarterback was Charlie Batch. You guys remember this guy?
Batch, what a-
Steelers backup quarterback. The only reason I remember him is because I was scrolling Twitter the other day and I saw a funny tweet. Some dude tweeted, CJ Stroud ain't nothing but Charlie Batch with Bob Marley braids. I was like, oh, that is awesome.
That's pretty good.
So Charlie Batch. How about Charlie Batch?
What's your second one?
Oh, you want me to do all 3 of them?
Yeah, do all 3.
AJ McCarron started the wild card game for the Bengals against the Steelers right before they had the fucking meltdown.
He's in the UFL.
That's a good
Yep.
one.
Failed trade to Cleveland, thank God.
That was the funniest failed trade of
Yeah, they couldn't find the fax button or send button. Or something. Come on.
Only
My
in
third
Cleveland.
one, yeah. My third one was Connor Cook. Started a wild card game against the Raiders because Derek Carr got hurt, and then Matt McGloin got hurt as well.
I had him in my notes, but I didn't
Connor
choose
Cook,
it.
did he go to like Michigan State? He went to Big Ten school.
Yeah, he did.
Michigan State, that's what I thought. I think he went there the same time as what was that one dude at a sweet name? Rocky something.
Oh,
yes.
Rocky
Rocky
Lombardi.
Rocky Lombardi. What an awesome name.
Badass name.
I don't know if he went to the pros or not, but I should have freaking wrote that down. That would have been a good
All
one.
right, Jaron, what's your 3?
First off, I'm gonna go with the guy that had a lot of hype coming out, Christian Hackenberg.
Oh,
Penn
yeah.
State. That's a good
What
one.
a good one that is.
I got another guy that just got hired as the Lions OC, David Blau.
Yes.
I thought about it.
I
today,
thought
but
about
didn't include it in my
putting that
notes.
one down, but
That's a Purdue boy.
And my last one is career backup Chase Daniel.
I didn't.
Chase Daniel.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. I like those 3. Those are good ones.
My first one, I think that Ben is going to be the only one that remembers this guy. He was a huge bust with the Tennessee Titans. Jake Locker,
Jake
Jake
Locker.
Locker. I
Yeah.
remember Jake Locker.
Washington Husky.
Number 8 overall pick. Never worked out.
This was another bad pick, pretty sure by the New England Patriots, and Ryan Mallett.
Ryan
R.I.P.
Mallett, R.I.P.
Yeah,
Oh, I know he died. Oh, my bad.
a couple years ago.
He did.
Maybe he's gone.
I got another bust with the Denver
But he is
Broncos
forgotten.
in
He's
the
a forgotten
first
QB.
round. Paxton
Yeah.
Lynch. from
Horrible
Memphis.
pick. Horrible pick.
Horrible. I don't know what the hype was. It seems like every year with these white quarterbacks, there's always one of them,
That's
like
just
2
horrible.
days before the draft, they skyrocket up the draft board.
Yes.
And Paxton Lynch was one of them.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson, you stink.
Zach Wilson. Who's the dude who fucked Giudice?
Will Levis.
Will Levis.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. He's not white though.
I guess
All
that's
right,
true.
so here's mine. I got
Mac
Kevin,
Jones.
I got Kevin Colby.
Oh, with the Eagles and the Cardinals.
My bad.
Yeah, the Eagles.
I fucking butchered that one.
Colby.
Kevin
Yeah,
Cobb.
him and those two.
Kevin Cobb with the Eagles. Mike Vick came in and yeah, oops, what a butcher of that fucking name, huh? I even heard it the other day, and I completely blanked on the name there. But he came in, or Mike Vick came in to relieve him when he got hurt. Who were they playing that game? Giants, maybe?
Because the Giants are Packers.
Yeah, something like that. And then I got Kyle Orton.
I had him on my notes, too.
Kyle Orton. Days ago in 2011, boy, Broncos. Yep. And then T.J. Yates.
I had him. I thought about putting him down.
That
He's gonna beat
dude
the Bengals.
pains me. That dude pains me.
Yeah, he's in your nightmares, huh, buddy?
Yeah, he
Was
is.
that the first year that Dalton made the playoffs? Or
I think the first answer, I think he beat him twice.
Is that the Texans?
Yeah. What a guy he was.
Somehow.
Imagine being a kid and just having it feels like your life is ruined because of TJ Yates. Ben, what
I
did
didn't-
you
I had to
go
live
through?
that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's amazing. Well, that was a forgotten QB segment.
All right, we're gonna step away from football for a second.
Yes.
There's some baseball news that we want to get out there. We're gonna start with a Dodgers signing, Kyle Tucker,
Of
to
course.
4 years, $225 million a year.
I wish Ben
Just
I
fuck
really-
this guy.
Fuck this guy. Seriously, I wish Ben could see this graphic without the audio being retarded. But
think-
this is absolutely probably one of the best.
I think Ben saw it yesterday.
Oh yeah, you did see this yesterday.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
A pile of shit on his
Pile
head.
of shit on his head. He's standing on a pile of shit. The guy's a pile of shit.
Yeah, I don't even hate the Dodgers for this because I would kill to have an owner like that. But Kyle
Right.
Tucker's bitch made for doing that shit.
Yes, for real, dude.
Like he's getting more than
You're- you
50%
won World
taken
Series
from
back-to-back
taxes.
years. You don't need any more help.
And like, here's the thing: I'm not
Come
I'm not
on.
even a huge baseball guy. Like, I know obviously the stars and stuff, and I know of Kyle Tucker. But like, why did he need this? He didn't need this.
You go to the Blue Jays or something, bro.
He's not
Like,
worthy of being the second highest paid player in the MLB either.
No, dude, this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Rob Manfred got the sport all.
I really don't think he's much of a game changer either.
I don't think so either.
He definitely got overpaid. He ain't worth $60 million a year, but that's beside the point.
I agree.
I mean, they don't.
Ben texted us the other night whenever Kyle Tucker signed and said, there will be no baseball in 2027 because
They're
there
gonna
will be a
lock out.
lockout.
There's gonna be a lockout, yeah, because I mean they really gotta get a cap and a floor.
They need both.
They need both.
They
in
need both.
baseball. It is getting
The
Just
cap is
outta
never going to
hand.
happen. The owners are never going to agree to a cap.
no, but at least a floor.
Yeah, the floor is that's the first order.
Half of
business, but
half
the
of these
will never
owners
agree to a cap.
Half of these owners
Or the
don't
players
care
will
about
never
winning
agree to a
baseball.
cap, I mean.
No.
Give them their margin of income of revenue, and they could care less what happens to the fucking team.
Yeah, exactly.
The sport of baseball it's kind of depressing.
It really is.
Yeah, the state of baseball is in a
For
bad
the small
place.
market
players are never
teams.
going to agree to a cap, and the owners are going to want it, but players like fuck that, and then the players are like, why should we agree to a salary floor?
Yeah. And then
I don't
another
know.
thing
I don't have
is-
the solution, but they got to do something.
Yeah, I mean, something's definitely got to happen for sure. And like, and to like, on that note, like Ellie De La Cruz just turned down a
10-year,
10
200,
year.
10-year, $220 million when Kyle Tucker got the same in 4 years.
Yeah,
It was 10-year, $225 million, and Kyle Tucker got 4 years, $225 million.
and like, that's what we're talking about. Like, it is ruining these small market teams like Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. I mean, a lot of these guys that they don't have that amount of money to throw in to these stars. I mean, they just-
Dodgers get their own TV deals. They in
Yeah.
LA they make just a boatload of money on viewership.
They sell
and
out every
sponsor,
game.
Yeah, and they
jersey
sell out
sales and stuff.
every
But I
single
mean,
sell out every
the
game.
you got to give them. I guess you have to give the Dodgers credit for spending that money. The Braves, the Astros, the Red Sox, all the Yankees, the Mets. They all spend the same amount of money as the Dodgers. Have way less success than them.
Agreed.
I'm not mad at the Dodgers. I'm mad at how baseball is,
Yeah.
and I'm mad at Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, like, okay, if we're just gonna do that, why don't we just make the MLB the LA Dodgers?
Like honestly,
They're paying everybody. I mean, and
And now they're going to go out and trade for Tarek Skubal probably.
yeah, and who's to say that they're not gonna go try to get Paul Skeens?
When his contract's out, the Pirates aren't gonna be able to re-sign him.
No.
Any free agent that comes available, like
Yeah,
they're gonna go after.
They're either going to the Dodgers or they're going to the Yankees.
It's bullshit.
It is. It's
Mookie
absolutely
Betts came out the other day and said, "I'm retiring after my contract in I don't remember what year it was, 2030, 2032,
that?
something like that."
Mookie Betts.
Oh.
And he said, "Ellie De La Cruz is a free agent after 2029.
Yeah.
I'll move over to second base for a couple years, then my career." It's like they can get anybody they want, and it's
Yeah, it's just
It's silly.
awful.
It is absolutely.
Sports is not fun to watch.
Yeah. Exactly. Like
the talks of this. Nobody's talking about it. All they're talking about is the Dodgers. They don't talk about anything else.
yeah, they don't talk
They don't
about
care
it.
about your farm systems and what you got upcoming. Fucking pay some people now, win some games, and make it just like college football is now. You see new teams,
Yeah.
and I mean, it makes
Yeah,
everything
and,
more
like,
exciting.
That's the thing. Like, okay, so they got Shohei Ohtani, and they have to pay him how much money? $700 million or something like that.
Yeah, but they
700
deferred all of
million.
his payments.
They
He's
deferred
only
all
getting
of
like
it.
he's getting like $1 million a year, and then he's going to get
Yeah.
like $690 million last year.
And,
That's another thing that the MLB needs to fix. The
Yeah, they need to
deferred money
fix it.
bullshit.
Yes, they
That
need
is,
to-
it's
that
like a
needs to-
loophole.
that
It's
needs
a
to
cheat
not
code.
happen. That needs to not
Yeah.
happen at all.
They're going to have $2 billion worth of contracts to pay out probably in
Yes.
like
I mean, this
here in the next future.
absolutely needs to stop. It needs
The
to stop.
entire AL Central contracts total $573 million. The Los Angeles Dodgers contracts total $522 million.
That's ridiculous.
That's just
That is
stupid.
That's yearly?
insane.
That's yearly, Ben.
Yeah.
Like you guys were talking with the
Stupid.
contracts. I know this is a different sport, but that's like what Andrew Barry and the Cleveland Browns did with Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb, and Miles Garrett. I didn't even stutter. No, I didn't. Anyway, regardless, they backloaded all their contracts, so they were able to go out and sign other
Free
and
agents.
stuff.
So.
But that's also with a cap. That's why I said it's really hard to compare the two, but that's
And the Dodgers keep
somewhat
going into the
similar.
luxury tax. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're fine paying that. They don't
And the
care.
other thing I was going to bring up is I seen this the other day. Jose Ramirez, right before he signed his contract extension in Cleveland, he said, "I'm staying in Cleveland. I want to. They never, their fans have never disrespected me. But he's like, I know they're not going to be able to afford me. So he talked to their owner, and they just met in the middle. Because he's like, I know I would be able to sign elsewhere for boatloads more, but I want to stay. in the city."
I wish more players did that.
Yeah, it would be amazing if more players did that. That is.
I mean, at that point, what's the difference between $240 million and $500 million?
I mean, yeah.
It's a shitload of money.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's incredible.
It's not.
And like, I'm,
Manfred's
like I said,
running
like,
the sport to the ground.
I'm not a huge baseball guy. I'm really not. I've been getting into it a little bit here in the last couple of years, but like, I've never really had a massive interest in it. I'd rather watch hockey or sometimes basketball, especially when it gets into the playoffs and stuff.
Basketball's horrendous to watch.
You know, I don't mind NCAA. Like, I don't mind college. I don't mind college hoops as much. NBA, the only reason I really like it is because I bet on it. I bet on player props. But that's honestly it. And I think that's honestly why I kind of got into baseball here in the last couple of years, because I'm betting on a fucking bench player to hit a dinger out of the park, and I really want that to happen. So never does, but
We might get kicked off of air if we start watching Reds games whenever we start recording these live.
It'd be like Frank the Tank.
We might get kicked.
we're gonna have to definitely put another TV down here somewhere.
No, we should not watch games.
Yeah, that's
I
probably not a great idea, actually. Speaking of a Reds game, so me, Ben, Jaron are all going to opening day at the Reds, and we're gonna record a little vlog for you guys. Especially if I can get these mics working, that'd be fantastic. But we're gonna sit out there and we're gonna record a little vlog from the day at the park and out in front of it, the whole walk, everything.
You guys get to watch us get destroyed by Garrett Crochet. He is going to curb stomp us.
And might see us get destroyed by a million beers. There might be actually a really good chance that I stay the night that night. I wasn't planning on it, but I actually might do that. Yeah, she doesn't have to know about that. But yeah, so watch out for that sometime in
Right around the corner.
the opening days.
We're 2 months away.
March 26th is the
26th.
opening day, and then so look for the video maybe March 28th because I'm gonna be home all day that Friday because I am not fucking going to work,
Yeah.
and we're gonna maybe get that out there. So yeah, just an FYI there. So we got last week we talked to you guys about the 49ers practice field and a nice little segment we called Ask Ben. Here's
Did my
our-
homework, fellas.
Ben says he did his homework.
He didn't really know much about it last
he
week, so we're
knew
gonna
none of
see
it
what he knows
last
this week.
And here's the thing: is I didn't do any more homework than I knew. Oops.
I did quite a bit of research, so I
Well,
can
that's good.
check in.
So Darren knows a little bit more. I've been busy.
I also think that you guys have zero clue about any of this, what it actually means.
Okay, so let's hear it. Actually, hold on. Before we hear it from you, let's hear it from Ben. Ben, what did we research?
Basically, the 49ers have had their practice facility since the 80s. There's a big-ass electrical substation right by it. And I wrote down here, for the excessive electromagnetic field exposure can cause negative harm to the body, especially like weakened tendons and stuff like that, which have been a lot of the injuries.
Yes.
Torn Achilles and ACLs, MCLs, all that jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I just want to let you guys know I read that exact same article that Ben just ripped word from word. He just did word from word.
Probably, yeah. It's here said it can degrade collagen. I'm not real sure what that is. Weakened tendons and soft tissue damage, which checks out for all, a lot of their injuries. And then it said some players are like lighting up their agents, actually becoming concerned with the conspiracy. So
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is. If that's
I've heard this. I've heard that. I've heard
actually
that a
going
lot
to
of players
affect the 49ers' ability to get free agents or not. But
I think that's why
what the
Brandon
article
Ayuk.
said.
I think that's why Brandon Ayuk didn't come back. I got to be honest with you.
Or that
He's
dude's
like, I
just a
ain't risking
fucking.
it.
That dude's just a nightmare to have in your building.
Yeah, he could be a toxic risk.
I mean, dude filmed himself going 100 miles an hour over a bridge right now.
Oh, he was going way over 100, bro. He was pushing 3.
It's like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, that was insane. Right by the Niner Stadium. I mean,
Yeah.
pushing 300 miles an hour, dude. He was like going like 295 or something. He was.
You're an
so-
idiot, dude.
Yeah.
Rasheed Rice.
Rasheed Rice. Rasheed Rice. Oh man, what a dummy. What a dummy. So Jaron.
You got anything to add on that? Did I miss
Yeah,
anything?
Jaron.
Yeah, Ben. A couple things. First off, like it's an electromagnetic field, and I don't know if some of you guys know, but it's like power lines, transformers, and it's also like cell phones and appliances. Like everything that we use around us has this exposure. It can also like cause stress, sleep issues, headaches, anxiety. It's that blue light, like whenever everybody tells you like don't sleep by your phone, all the radioactive waves and everything. Like they say it's safe for you, but the energy waves it produces is like not good for you. And then the high frequency waves is like X-rays and CT scans, and like whenever you go to get an X-ray or anything like that, they put that stuff on you and they step out of the room because they don't want exposure to it. Like you are not supposed to have high limits. And they did tests on the field, and they measured at like normal, what normal levels are supposed to be, and I think it was like 8 times higher at this practice facility. And I mean the 49ers consistently lead the league in injuries with tears, broken bones.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. It's
just constant.
It's I saw that. I saw a video of it. A girl did a report on it, and it was like you said, it was like 7 or 8 times higher than any other place, or higher than the normal levels. I mean, it was absolutely insane.
And I read that the professionals recommend distancing yourself and limit yourself from the source.
Yeah.
I mean, they're practicing for 10 hours a day out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
Like
far is the actual stadium from the?
the stadium is right outside of the practice facility is right outside of the
Yeah.
stadium.
How far is this actual? Oh, so the stadium.
They all three it's a
Okay,
triangle. They
okay.
border each other.
Okay.
So the stadium's right next to it too. You'll see it whenever they are showing shit for the Super Bowl. It's just right next to it.
That's, I mean, it's absolutely insane.
The facility was built in 1988. I don't know if that's the same year that the stadium was built. I read that
No,
the practice facility was built in '88.
No, because that stadium's fairly new. Because remember they were at
Candlestick. Yeah.
and then went to
Was
San
that close to the same? It could have been close to the same spot.
No, it was like across the city. I thought.
Was it? Well,
I'm sure.
they're way out in Santa Clara, which is like it's right outside of San Jose.
So like,
They were really far
I'm
out
pretty
of
sure
San
that
Francisco.
Candlestick was actually like smack dab in the middle of San Fran.
Well, then that article was way wrong.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was because like the facility may have been built in 1988, and then they moved their stadium now to that area.
Right? Yeah,
Like,
I
you
guess
know,
so. Yeah, that's a
You know,
possibility.
but like
I don't really
the
remember
electromagnetic
Candlestick.
fields didn't go in until 2011, I think it was, or 2000, 2008 and 2011, I believe, is when that got thrown in there because it's a growing community.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I think it's definitely something they need to start looking at and
Yeah.
figure it out this year.
Jaron Ben has another. Do you know this sports conspiracy theory?
I think you know a little bit more about this one, Ben, but next week we are going to talk about Bounty Gate with Sean Payton
Sean.
being in
Greg
the
Williams,
AFC
yeah.
Championship this week. We're gonna dig a little bit more into that for the people that don't know.
Oh, I like that. I actually don't know a whole lot about that. I know he was paid to injure players, but that's about all I know.
I remember hearing about that.
I remember hearing about it too. Yeah.
He was paying his players to for injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, that what it was? Okay.
And that's why that movie got made, right? Yeah.
But what movie's that?
It's the one like.
What the? We'll dive into that next week. Ben, this is what you got to figure out.
Well, the movie has.
All right,
nothing-
yeah.
the movie has.
Yeah, it's got a lot to do with it.
Well, it does, but like it doesn't say in the movie.
We'll explain it.
All
We'll
right,
explain it.
next week. We'll explain it next week. So,
The last thing I got down is our picks.
yeah, I was gonna get into that. Our picks. So we got the Patriots traveling to Denver.
Hey, pull up that graphic. That one's awesome.
The Studham.
no.
Oh.
The Patriots one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was my
so
favorite.
Here's a great one. Shoot, I gotta add it.
This is the favorite. This is my favorite one that I told you to make up.
Yeah, I forgot to add this one completely to this. This is on me. I'm gonna let these boys talk for a second while I get this pulled up.
All right, so what game are we talking about first?
We're gonna talk about the Broncos hosting the Patriots. Let me check what the spread is. Go ahead, Slurp. Give us your opinion.
So the Broncos against the Patriots. I know Jarrett Stidham is in. First passing attempt he's going to have all year is going to be, oddly enough, in the AFC Championship. First thing I want to bring up. First thing I want to bring up
This might get ripped on X.
is the Broncos have what, like the number 1 or number 3 defense in the league.
Very good.
Really good defense, yeah.
Their defense is going to keep the Broncos in this game. Like a lot of people are going to probably assume that it's going to be a blowout from how the Patriots were playing against C.J. Stroud, which yes, it's got that potential, but the Broncos' defense is going to keep them in this game. I think the Patriots still win, but don't be surprised if it's like a 17-13 or like 24-27 game or something like that.
And here's the reason why, and the reason why, sorry to cut you off, Ben. The reason why is because, the Patriots have a great defense as well. Mike Vrabel is a defensive head coach, and he makes it work in the best way. And so I think that it'll definitely be a low-scoring game. I think if you are a betting man, like all of us are,
Hammer the under.
42.5, that is.
What
Right
is the
now.
total at, Jaron?
42.5.
42.5. That seems high for that game. But
This seems way high for that.
You guys want to guess what the spread is?
Patriots like 9.5.
What you got, Ben?
like 5.
It's 4.5. You guys are way off.
What is it?
4.5. I want to chime in. I think the Patriots are gonna fucking curb stomp them. I think they're gonna put belt to ass. I think Jared Stidham might have 90 passing yards, probably 2 or 3 picks.
It does have that potential to happen.
Yeah, I'm with Slurp here.
That-
I think
that wide
it's gonna
receiver-
be close, but it can turn.
That
into
wide
a-
receiver for the Broncos got hurt. He had a couple early catches of Bryant.
Yeah, but no, Pat Bryant, is he going to be back though?
I don't know. He left the game early.
Concussion.
I think the Patriots are going to stop the run because they know Stidham can't throw. I think it's going to be an ass kicking. And
If you were the NFL and you just saw Bo Nix on the sideline grimacing in pain, why don't you go? All right, let's call down these refs and just make sure that wasn't. Yeah, and then why didn't you go? Oh shit, why don't we just maybe not call this PI here and see what the Bills can do and try to hand them something here. But I don't know. I don't write the script.
The reason why I think it's got a potential to be a close scoring game is because I think the people are forgetting the experience that Sean Payton has got in the playoffs. He's won a Super Bowl
Yep.
with Drew Brees. And that season, everybody was still counting out the Saints because they had to go through, I think, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning that year, right? I
Well,
think
that wouldn't
so.
make much sense.
But-
Wrong
Those
conference,
teams are in
bud.
AFC, yeah.
What's up?
wrong
Both
conference.
those teams are in the AFC. Saints are in the NFC. But regardless, good point. They had a lot of good quarterbacks to get through.
But no, that was when the Rams had Jared
Not even
Goff.
close. They run the Super Bowl in like
They had Michael
2009.
Thomas that year. But anyway, even though I was far off on what I just recently said,
I think it was Aaron Rodgers had a really good.
Aaron Rodgers.
I think the Seahawks with Matt Hasselbeck was really good.
But
I think so.
it's back to my point though, is everybody was counting out the Drew Brees and Sean Payton Saints that year, and they went on to win. And I don't think they can go on and win a Super Bowl with Jared Stidham by any means, but I think it's got that potential to be close because of his experience.
I agree. And I'm not a big Sean Payton fan, but he is a damn good coach. So
Hey, have you guys seen the thing about getting Stiddy fucked? Going around.
Go check that
It's going
one out.
around.
Here's another funny one for you guys. Nick Foles tweeted out after the game. He said, "Broncos fans, I know that you're in a lot of world of hurt right now, and this really sucks losing your starting QB like this. But statistically, the Patriots are really bad against backup QBs in the playoffs."
that's a great tweet.
That is
Great
what a
tweet.
what a fantastic tweet that was. So yeah, I mean we're gonna get off of here, guys. We really appreciate
Hold up,
it.
we got another pick.
Oh,
We haven't even made either pick.
Oh shit! Yeah.
What are you doing? Quit trying to end us early. So you're going with what? Patriots? Adrian, what are you going with?
Patriots.
Ben?
Denver.
You're an idiot. I'm going with the Patriots, and Mike Vrabel is
You're
one
an
step
idiot.
closer to getting his piece cut off. As he said on Busting with the Boys that he'd do for a Super Bowl.
That is true.
I'm going the Patriots all the way.
Yep.
And I'm also going to go with the Seahawks.
Really?
I can't stand LA sports.
The
Can't
Seahawks look like a
stand 'em.
juggernaut right now.
Going Seahawks as well.
I'm going LA.
I'm taking
I think
Seattle.
that Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, the way they rotate those tight ends.
Them wide
And then they got-
receivers were shut down last week.
Yeah, but they still fucking won. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they did have a lot of turnovers. And then Matt Stafford, I mean, yes, he's an old man, but I mean, he is kind of balling out right now.
His finger
MVP?
might be hurt a little bit.
Ben, who you taking in that game?
Seattle.
I guess we can talk about MVP picks next week.
Yeah, because that would be after the game.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll do MVP picks next
All right.
week. All right, well, I think that wraps
Late
it
as
up.
fuck. Let's get the hell out of here
Yeah,
since
it
we had
is-
all that
it is
business
late.
tonight.
I mean, we had
so many issues.
We had so many issues to
Work with us if there's a lot of random pauses
yes
and a lot of
yes,
starting and
I-
stopping. We're gonna do the best we can.
I'm gonna yeah. So if you guys didn't catch on, this I got a board. I don't think you can see him here. Let me turn this down a little bit. So we have a stutter counter behind us here.
You guys can't see. I stuttered 10 times today.
10 times. So we had a stutter counter back there. We came up with that one for Slurp. It's pretty good.
We need to work on the visual of getting the glare off.
Yeah, we gotta get the glare off. We thought we had it fixed, but obviously we don't.
Still a lot of work to be done, so work with us.
Yes,
But
work with us.
if you guys have any recommendations, we will definitely listen
Yes,
to them.
Absolutely. Put them in the comments on Spotify and YouTube. I'm still gonna try to work on this Apple podcast thing. It will not let me log in with our podcast email. It'll take me to the 2 emails I have for Apple, and that is it. So if you listen to your podcast on Apple, tough shit. Get over it. Watch it on YouTube. So we got that. We do want to say thank you very much for listening. We had a lot of people tune in last week, and that is not what we were expecting at all. We were expecting maybe 10 people on a high note. I mean, that is a high one. So that one, we do appreciate it. We had a lot of people tune in, and we appreciate the loyalty and
I want to give a shout out to all of our friends' wives and
yes,
girlfriends.
Yes, Abby.
You guys are the real troopers.
Yes, Abby in particular. We want to give Abby a huge shout out. Yeah, and she watched it before Ryan did, which was a chuck.
We're sorry we're sorry to any of you other listeners who your boyfriends or husbands made you listen to us. We apologize.
That's true. That is true.
You guys are the real troopers, though.
But yeah, we do appreciate it. I know it's getting late for us around here, and I still got to do a lot of editing tonight. A lot. Last week I didn't have to do a thing. This week I got to do a lot. So
Hopefully the mics are better, and you guys let us know how we did.
I didn't rip ass this time. You're not blaming that on me, right?
It wasn't me.
You're not blaming that on me. That was you. That was you.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, see you guys. We appreciate it.
See you, Benny.
Later, boys.
Oh my